This video is brought to you by TS4U IT Engineering Bootcamp.
Can you please describe how do you foster effective communication and collaboration in a Scrum team?
Sure. So my approach is always the different. When I go to a team as a Scrum Master, the product owner, as I mentioned just before, I put my process under the table. Basically, that's what I do. My process is dead to me. What I focus on, build the relationship, get to know every team member personally, what they like, what they don't like, what is their working approach, right? So I meet with each of them, the single one-on-one. It takes extra time, but I build the relationship. That's number one. From that meeting, I actually take quite a bit of notes and actually put those notes on my actually the print them, and then actually I read them every day. Why? Because the 8 to 10 team member, I'm going to work with them every day. So I actually read them before I'm going to deal with them. Simple. So it helps me that, well, this team member is hyper. I need to be this way. That team member is calm. I need to go this way. This team member always follow the chat and the email. I need to follow that. So my the meeting actually set me for the success. So every team member I can work well, there is no problem. And since I'm working with them one-on-one, it helps me also. If something I want to accomplish, I'll actually work with them, actually talk to them one-on-one. Just pull them in the coffee, and I say, well, we need to get this done, that there was like expectation to complete. So that I do not actually mention anything in the group. I actually mention everything in the one-on-one. So these are some best practice I follow. Of course, some other things I do. They help me to reduce the issues, conflict, at the same time, get the work done. Can you repeat your question again?
Okay.
What are the question?
How do you foster effective communication and collaboration in a Scrum team?
Sure. So I mentioned the one-on-one. I mentioned the group. As I get to know the team member, so now I actually inject in the actual a little bit micro level. Micro level means actually meet with the front-end developer team. I get to know their process and actually look at the process and actually slowly give them idea. What do you guys think if you guys do that? Because when I see the problem, then I just give my idea. I do not actually advise them. Same thing I do for the quality team. Same thing I do for the backend team. I do not tell anybody the technical level what they should do. Actually, give my idea and observation. At the same time, I'm actually throwing my word. Did I say it right? Am I actually out of the box what I'm saying? Can you guys help me out? So I'm actually being curious to actually end up asking question in a way I'm engaging with them. Of course, I'm recognizing what they're doing, but at the same time, I'm not sending a message that they are feeling while he is here to lead us. So those kind of the things I follow, and I try my best to involve in each meeting just to become a listener. Why I do this? Because end of the day, my stakeholders, they want to know everything what is going on. So when I communicate with the stakeholders, because of this small meeting I engage, I get to know the high level. I do not go into the nitty-gritty details, so I can communicate with my stakeholder. At the same time, I actually build a weekly presentation that I submit and after the sprint is complete. So these are some of the best practices I follow. Plus, based on the situation, I also analyze the situation and come up with the solution. And of course, my solution works many times. Sometimes it does not work.